Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julie with J of Creed Freedom. I would like to thank the Lord and give him credit for these words. They go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth, to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. So this one, he's actually starting to talk about outer space. So it says, and she know her Julie know, under the sun bloke, or out in outer space rather. Oh, we told her, man. Yeah, dude, so we mean the ET phoning home finally, folks. And he not wanting to leave it, but rather. Exactly, bloke. Story and a half to you, ain't it, man? But well, jokers of gods in the skies, bruh, and how sometimes they sillily thinking it to themselves, folks, that it'd be a one and done, easy peasy, mystery done gone south on they as at times already, man. All just because of so-called little YouTube channels like this, bruh. And he winked. Oh, she little, man. Yeah, dog, so I actually don't know about that one, folks. For what, bruh? Do it say, my word, I actually like to lift up from time to time, man. No, dog, not that, although. Oh, she turnin' heads, folks, like everywhere she go, man. So nah, bruh. Ain't like baby girl ignored, bruh. But well, taking their take pictures and photos of her everywhere she goes is just the tip of that abusey iceberg for them. So nah, miss. Ain't like she can just go out and meet just any old blokery type of dude, sis, and get a convo goin' of no. And suddenly he's hubby number 50 or something chick that could have made the list of no. Come on, sis. If a man meant to really be your hubby gal, well, let's just say they like to decide that part of things, darlin', and don't really relish it, hun, when a chick start goin' around blabbing her blab, hun. It's what you doin', girl. That he could 'a' done this and he could 'a' done that. Yes, hun, you're right. He could have. But he didn't do, girl. In the simplest of all. So no, doll. Although baby girl got quite some Stephanie prophecies to yet get fulfilled, chick. She for sure not, doll. Otherwise the people in this city would cut off her and serve it to the birds of no. Exactly, bloke. What are we talking of here, man? And well, so it basically an insult and a half, bruh, for something like birds or dogs, or God forbid worms, bruh, to start eating a person's alive of no. Oh, she getting some compassion, bro, for some of you blokes. On your way to. So it hell on earth for her sometimes, man, when she just wanna lay her pretty little lay down on her back, man, and enjoy a little old convo in her head with, nah, dude, not him, bruh. Although she enjoy it from time to time, bro, imagining what he'd say if she said, and well, pickles, bro. No, dog, not like. She keeps getting herself in no Julia's hell pickle of a situation, bro, with him convo-wise, folks, and thinking to herself, man, yeah, Lord, so I think at that point I'd have to like run off to the bathroom or something to keep myself from looking like a total. Oh, she cute to me, bruh. But nah, man. When it come to hiding her hide before the dude who it meant to Stephanery be, so no, sis. As much as you still sillily thinking he need to be warned about her. Knew it, doll. And we mean from like day 10, hun, that baby girl got like some secrets, gal, that she fairly loath to share with, well, so it actually anyone, man. But me, dear ones, we for sure guiding her through this section of the Rhema this morning, folks. And well, laughin' dude. Yeah, man, so I mean it no mean as hell. Loserish names they choosin' to display, dear ones, on no like service to foul weather programs each night, man. And he winked. Yeah, so on the TV at night, they have like there's like two main news channels, and I watch from time to time, sometimes not, because Mr. Z throws in clues sometimes. And one of them is sometimes on the weather panorama, they do like a big photo, and then the name of the place is like, at one time it meant like thorn in the eye or something, and anyway, there was one recently, it said like loser something. Which in German means something else, but I knew it felt like it was for me. So anyway, that's what he's referring to. Yeah, dog, it actually for her, folks. So while baby boy trying to crush his spirit, bro, each and every time she look at exactly dog. Love story of a lifetime, folks, and one that he didn't even Boaz he know it, folks, that baby girl was just about ready to walk through them Jerusalem gates and claim boldly. Exactly, doll. Silent, wasn't she, chick? About all that her Boazy of a relative were doing for her miss, until that miss of no attempt out on the love floor of that there wheat threshing bar of no, and he winked. Again, gal, if you claim to belong to me, chick, that basically one of the most dangerous places you can go, hun, to pick up no. Oh, they'll pick up the tab, doll. But nah, hun. Pretty much the opposite of any kind of ill-intentioned, Boazy types of dudes, miss, who might seem like he overlooking the fact that she missin' at that place finally, folks, in the simplest of all Julie ways, hun. And if, doll, you tempted to judge her for not wanting to see they cell phone holdin' in a weird way, folks. Ever condemned time Oh, they would be there, hun. Yeah, chick, so we speak of like Churcho numero 50 for her, dude, and he winked, in this whole decade that she's been. Nah, man, she actually pretty well solid and grounded on that score, folks. But well, pandemic stall, and how sometimes it can convince a pretty little, feels like she fits in nowhere bloke, and she just about right, yo, that, yeah, Lord, so I think it, man, that I for sure enjoy having my coffee with you on Sunday mornings, bloke, much more than they drag down on me too much as of late, Papa, and I'm sorry, Lord, but it sure don't seem like anyone want to invite me today. So all it feel like to me at that place, hun, is just a big old chatterbox of chickens to her, bro. Where baby girl finally willing to do it for me, man. No, bruh, nothing brazen, man. Just the opposite, man. And when she ain't got no talking partner to go to, dear ones. Oh, she getting to be a pro at that water drinking stuff by now, man. And slowly, dog. Yeah, dear ones, so I speak of her ability finally, bro, to open up slowly to another person, dear ones. All just because well, so I asked her to, man. Yeah, dear ones, so I speak of going Ruthie silent today, folks. Oh, she were a quiet woman in general, dear ones, and who, my loves, was Boaz's actual foreign bred, but on Israeli soil nonetheless, dear ones. Okay, so I just found out about it like last year that Boaz's mom was actually Rahab. And so, because I was wondering it a little bit why Boaz was still single if he was so, if there was like a famine nearby or maybe in Israel too, I don't know. But like people having a hard time and he has a farm and he has so much stuff, like why was he still single even though he called himself older? Um, so that sort of explained it a little bit to me that that was his mom and she was kind of like an outcast in society. So I don't think it was the Lord's goal to like go out and search for specific outcasts that he wanted in the lineage of Christ, but the fact that she was an outcast and then she had a humble heart and came into the fold of Israel, I feel like she probably had a really humble heart and contrite spirit so about her. So I think that's part of the reason she got to be in the lineage of Christ and then Boaz, of course, got to carry on that. So and that explains why in this story it was really cute. Ruth said like, why do you look upon me with favor although I'm a foreigner? And he didn't really respond and say, oh, my mom was one too, but basically she was. So I think he had compassion on Ruth from the beginning, partly for that very reason. So because she was quite similar to Rahab in some ways. So anyway. Exactly, dog. Prostitute and an outcast and a half dear ones. All just 'cause she turned from and decided she'd rather have. Like those types of stories, don't you, Mr. Perry? Oh, she asking about you from time to time, man. But nah, dude. Just because her audience remained nameless and faceless to her for most of the time, man, don't actually mean she not asking about you too, miss. And well, dreams, dear ones, of all that she, when it come to yo. Oh, we got the commentary, dear ones, of all that she, so therefore she don't really need it, bloke. Although it's sweet of you, man, to suggest to her burning at times ears, man, that you actually still struggling with. Disease of a lifetime bloke, idolizing no pretty stir sauce of no prophetecky chickies of mine bloke, who happened to be like under 30 man, and he winked. Exactly, dog. Oh, she getting on up there, folks. And yes, just so for her to get close to 40, dear ones, I actually mean her. Okay, not that year, dear ones, but close, man. And here we turn the Rhema tables too. Yeah, dog, him. Really, man, a miracle, bro. That he broke out of no jailster sauce and got caught tripping his Trumpy trap up them steps of no. I felt like the Lord was doing a double entendre. No, that's wrong. I felt like the Lord had a double meaning on the word trap, like TRAPP, like the Phone Trap family from the Sound of Music. You know, like how perfect they all seemed. I felt like he was kind of using that word in two different ways. So, up the steps of no. To just barely miraculously not get shot of no. I don't think so, man. Okay, side note. I have been keeping up with this story on the news. I don't watch the news that much, but I have been watching the American news a lot just to keep track of what's going on with this Trump story. So I've been, we've been, Max and I, the Lord and I have been talking a little bit together about this. Oh, this stuff calculated, folks, and we mean like to the T, dude. So while you over there drinking your tea, bro, and he winked, and thinking to yourself, what a bad A, this Trumpery dude really seemed like, bro, to kinda have like, exactly, dog. Where's the fear in the man's face, dear ones, of all that he could be exposed to, no next time around of no. Exactly, dog. And me, man. Where's the so-called fear of me in his life, folks? Oh, it have more to do with respect, doll, rather than running around and shaking in your boots of no. And in that sense of the Rhema word, dear ones. Oh, she facing 'em, dog, and we mean like daily, dear ones. The ambulos go and screech and by of no, and then come like helicopter number 3 for the day for her, dear ones. Slowing down a little bit sometimes, gal, when it hit targety workety space. Numero uno for the day, dear ones. Oh, she not the only one, miss, in this here city, doll, who feelin' like she losin' any and all sense of, but well, me chick, she for sure tryin' to ground herself in me like daily bloke. And yeah, dude, so I mean before she walk out that and get no stared her sauce at by like all of 'em bloke, although they think they pretty. Oh, at him, dear ones, lookin' and watchin', her quiet little self like, win, girl. Yeah, dear ones, so I speak of harvest time, folks. And we all know, our farmy know in this room, boys, don't we, man? And he winked. That it got to be like no perfetto bloomin' season for some things to be ready, to be plucked off of no dating markets as hell of no. Oh, it about to be him, bruh, and the simplest of all, tried everything ways, man, and the Lord laughed. Did he, dog? Just the same old trick on them dear ones, again and again of no, until he accidentally, or so he thinks so, bruh, picked up the one most unlikeliest chick girlies to actually see through his, and go for no Julius Hall silency gold of no, in his view, man. We know, our no, dog, a little bit sketchy to you, bro, how he seemin' to operate of no, and you just about. Nah, dude, the guy is solid and golden on the inside, bruh, and lookin' all smilin' and pleasery on the outside, bruh, to no little girlies of no. But well, maidservants of mine, bro, and how sometimes they able to like surpass no accepted sauce of so-called Israeli chickeries of mine when it come to. Exactly, doll, and in that sense of the word, chick. Oh, you got one, doll. Network of a lifetime, sis. So nah, hun, not like you actually needin'. Unlike her, bro, at this time, man. Oh, we got some things to take care of, bro. Before these two little lovesick for real love chickadees of mine turn they back on the world together one day, miss, and let theyselves get killed by. Oh, it gon' be Mr. Z him one day, bloke. So just down, boy, thinkin' it got to happen like today, you idiot. Oh, you the satanic idiots in the story for now, man, who can't actually seem to see how a flounder and her flounder little chickadee of mine has actually grown up dull, under abuse, sis, married an abuser, and is now being pressed down under the thumb by no satanicry of a Mr. Z shadow elite tip, who think it his right, doll, to go on ahead and obliterate more I used Christianity sauce of no. Exactly, dear ones. And well, so you silly and a half to me, dog, at times, man. Thinking you just as hell allowed to F the shiza out of the whole condemned world, dude. Whether that literally or... Enough, man. Enough, bro. The chick is done with being scared, dude. And you threatening her with... All just 'cause she wanna sit and talk her Julie talk of no... Not, dude. And in that sense of the Rhema word, folks... Oh, we got some things to jewelry or turn around on his dear ones. Missin' jewelry? Check yourself, doll, before you go on gloating about her troubles in this life, girl. 'Cause baby girl for sure been through it already, hun. Yeah, sis, so I mean before you came along and... Okay, so I said at the end that I talked to him, but actually I had like the bed covers covered over my mouth and I was absolutely silent, but finally just sort of like talked out loud to Mr. Z and to the Lord and stuff. But anyway, the other night. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for any prayers you may be sending our way. And yeah. I can't talk about timelines too much, but it is getting closer to the time when things should be the Lord should be helping me with this marital situation, whatever that's gonna look like. So yeah. Um, it's one thing to say like you think that this team is going to win like the World Series in baseball or something and then be wrong, but it's another to kind of like say it and say that you got that info from the Lord. Um, the Lord did tell me who was going to win the Super Bowl this February. That was right when he started moving into my brain, and that type of stuff can be really scary to share with others. So that's part of the reason it's yeah, a little bit of a roller coaster for me sometimes, although I try to stay calm and trust in the Lord and all these things. Yeah, so again, thank you for your prayers, and remember, God turns darkness into light. God bless. Delete the bro.